Like people who consider themselves Ben Shapiro enjoyers. Is this your man? Is this the logic of your paragon of intellect? Is this your champion? This man right here? This man who, if I moved him to the left, to the right, he would look like he's eyeing Holchan lovingly. Now he is lovingly looking at Holchan. So, in a world dominated by right-wing politics all the time, you'd think that Ben Shapiro would, at the very least, be able to be nice. You'd think that. But apparently he went on a rant saying that it's not his job to be nice to you. Let's go ahead and see just how much of a nice guy he is. He's probably got a fully posted Reddit account talking about how nice he is and how many girls he lost in high school because of it. But first, let's get into the fan art section. The first one we have here is from Ryukamaru Mushi. Ever since I heard about Necoin, I wanted to draw a belly dancing coin outfit. You're welcome. And then the next one we have is from Jet. While I'm working on stuff, here's a little buff, Suris. Thank you both for your fan art submissions. If you want your fan art to be shown in a future video, the best way you can do so is to drop it in the fan art section of the Discord. Hit the like button if you haven't already, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get right into the content itself. Ben Shabibi, Ben Shapapu, Shabibi Badibi.
Are you prepared to get on a flight with your children and then have to explain why that dude is wearing a dress?
Why does it matter? Parents have to explain random shit to their kids all the time. Why is that dude wearing a dress? Because he wants to? I mean, that seems pretty self-explanatory.
Well, prepare thyself, because apparently this is now a thing. According to the Wall Street Journal, when Tyler Curry joined JetBlue in 2022, he was surprised to learn the airline offered its employees the choice to wear whichever uniform they wanted, regardless of gender. Perhaps he was surprised because that policy is idiotic.
Why is that policy idiotic? People being allowed to wear what they want. Who cares? Like, who does this actually hurt?
That policy is really, really stupid. I will tell you why. Because boys should wear boy clothes and girls should wear girl clothes.
That's a circular argument. Ben, why should boys wear boy clothes? Because boys should wear boy clothes. Why should girls wear girl clothes? Because girls should wear girl clothes. That's not an argument. That's not an argument. That is 110% circular. You are using the argument to justify your argument. You are not bringing a reason.
I know this is really, really difficult stuff. That doesn't mean the girls can't wear pants. There is such thing as girl pants.
Actually, no. We're going to stop you right there. I am an advocate that girls should wear guy pants. Even if you just take, like, if you want them to look more feminine and you want them to hug your curves better, then get guy pants that are skinny jeans. But don't ever wear girl pants. You know why? You want to know why you should never wear girl pants? Girl pants don't have pockets. Girl pants don't have fucking pockets. Never wear girl pants if you can help it. Because that's literally just saying, ah, yes, the pants are the pants for the girls because they have no pockets. Right-wing people in my audience, people who watch me and love conservatives, people who enjoy, like people who consider themselves Ben Shapiro enjoyers. Is this your man? Is this the logic of your paragon of intellect? Is this your champion? This man right here? This man who, if I moved him to the left, to the right, he would look like he's eyeing Holchan lovingly. Here, let me show you. If I were to take Ben Shapiro right now, and I were to cut off this much of him, and I were to put him right here. Now he is lovingly looking at Holchan. This man right here, he is your champion. He is the man you have chosen.
As a general rule, yes, men should wear male clothes, and females should wear female clothes.
Why is that so funny when he's just floating in the aether? Why is it so much funnier when we can just make him float around? We'll keep him like this. We'll keep him like this. It's better this way. No, we put him inside the hole. There we go. Holchan is about to take Ben Shapiro into her sweet embrace.
It is bad to deliberately blur the lines between the sexes.
Why? Why is it bad to? You need to give me a reason. You need to give me an argument, Ben.
And it is particularly bad to expose children to that sort of gender confusion.
It's not confusing, though. Why is that guy wearing a dress? Sometimes guys wear dresses. Why is that girl wearing pants? Sometimes girls wear pants. What's confusing about that, Ben? You're not introducing confusion to the kids. The confusing thing to the kids is growing up thinking that things always operate one way way and then getting into the real world and recognizing that the world has progressed far past the world their parents tried to make.
It's all controversial in today's day and age when you can't come up with a justification according to the left for not just walking around bare-ass naked in public.
I can think of a couple of justifications for not walking bare-ass naked in public. We shouldn't expose children to genitalia of adults. Pretty simple. Exposing children to genitalia of adults is gross. And in many cases, fairly abusive. And in several cases, fucking cold. It's not safe to walk around naked all the time. It is cold. And exposing your skin to more radiation from the sun, and also exposing your skin to every single dirty thing that can possibly come onto it is just kind of grody. But in general, not going outside where kids are going to walk around, that's a thing that I think we can all agree on. Don't expose your genitals to children. Sorry, not sorry.
Seriously, try to do it. I want the left to explain why you should not be able to walk around bare-ass naked in public. And don't...
Okay, yeah, I just gave you a reason. I think genitalia are largely considered to be sexual organs, and adults should not expose sexual organs to children. That's an easy justification. If we can agree that adults' sexual organs should not be exposed to children, then we can agree not to walk around bare-ass naked where children might be. There may be colonies of people who are nudists, and if they would like to be that, that is fine, so long as they can do that, again, very far away from multiple children.
Don't tell me it's for sanitary reasons, because you don't care.
I do care, actually. I literally listed sanitary reasons as one of my reasons, and it's because I care about people being sanitary. Okay, look, Ben, my guy, my friend, as a person who goes and plays Magic the Gathering and Yu-Gi-Oh! At card shops, I can assure you, I care a lot about hygiene. You know why I care a lot about hygiene, Ben? Because when other motherfuckers in those shops don't care about hygiene, I can tell. And I can tell profusely. When one motherfucker walks into that shop and they have not bathed their ass, I do not play a game with them. I will literally go, hey, are you okay? And if they ask what I mean, it's just like, it just smells really bad, and I'm just wondering if you're okay. And if I hear so much as a whiff that they did not put on deodorant that day, I will literally hand them a spare stick of deodorant, because I carry a hygiene pocket in my backpack when I go to a card shop. Here, take this stick. Don't give it back to me. Put it in your bag. You have a stick of deodorant now. Please fucking use it after washing your ass. Sorry, but no, Ben. I care a lot about hygiene. I've been in places where a lot of people forget what hygiene is. I've ran a booth at a Sonic convention. So don't tell me that I don't care about hygiene.
This is a point my friend Dennis Prager has made before. The left does not care about any of this sort of stuff. They just pretend to care about this sort of stuff. And then they will...
I mean, we could literally say the same thing about you. We just did a whole thing on Alex Jones where he pretends to be an anti-LGBTQ advocate while also being bi. He pretends to be a lot of things while also not actually having problems with them. You can say that, oh, the left pretends this but does this, but unless you've got some hard evidence, like we did with Alex Jones, then maybe consider just going back to your house and washing your ass first.
I'll say it's utterly uncontroversial. Why shouldn't a man be allowed to just wear a dress on an airline in front of children?
I mean, again, if the dress is a set of clothes that are covering the man's genitalia, then I don't see what the problem is.
Why can't you tell your children? I mean, I'm perfectly happy to tell my kids why that dude is wearing a dress.
Okay, what reason would you give?
You just are not going to like my explanation very much.
Okay, can you explain?
But according to the Wall Street Journal...
Oh, wow, that camera change. Man, why'd you have to change your camera, Ben? Why'd you have to change how your camera panned? I was enjoying having you scrunched up in the black hole, but now I've got to put you back where you were before, and it's just a whole thing. It's really inconvenient. I don't like it. I can understand why you didn't keep your camera pan the same way, but come on, Ben, you're inconveniencing me.
Journal, the New York-based in-flight crew member had not worn dresses before, but intrigued, he asked a female colleague if he could try hers on. So he'd never worn a dress before, because society was like, well, yeah, that's dumb. And then he was like, well, what if I wear a dress in public?
Okay, and? Who cares?
In front of all the customers. He liked the way it looked, so he took a leap of faith and ordered the dress. I used to be one of those people that would walk through work with my head down, just keeping to myself. And when I wear the dress, it makes me feel more confident. I wasn't aware that employment was supposed to be about making you feel good about yourself.
So, Ben, I feel as though by having that attitude, you've just demonstrated the exact reason why unions should exist. If you, and if anybody who works under you, tries to say, hey, I'm not enjoying myself at work. I don't feel good with the stuff that I do. I don't feel like coming into work. I feel like I have a hostile work environment. And you respond with, well, actually, woke liberal, did you know that when you come into work, your job is not supposed to make you feel good? You're not supposed to feel good at work. You're supposed to come in and be miserable and work for me, and I need you on your knees by 5 p.m., and if you're not on your knees by 5 p.m., then my coffee better be fucking warm in the morning, or your ass is fired. Like, come on, Ben. Who the fuck is gonna want to work for you when that's the attitude you have around the workplace? How unironically petty do you have to be to actually be upset that a person at their workplace was happy? That's it. That's all it is. A person at a workplace was happy. That's what he's upset about. That's what this is about. Has nothing to do with the dress anymore. Has nothing to do with anything else. It has everything to do with the fact that a person was happy. How do you get to that point in your life and career where the thing you are complaining about on your show is that another individual, while they are at work, wasn't upset anymore? They started to enjoy their work more. And that's what has you angry. And yeah, fucking Steven Crowder cross-dressed on his show back when his show was hosted by the Daily Wire.
I was totally unaware of this. Guys, in the back room, I'm just going to inform you, your employment here is not about making you feel good about yourselves. Sorry to break it to you. Get a dog. He said, now I walk through.
How much you want to bet he had at least one employee walk out that day? Like, oh, my boss is that kind of asshole. Bye. But actually, no, we know, and Mark Dice, as much of a jack shit as Mark Dice is, Mark Dice actually did show a clip at one point of Ben Shapiro, and it was a video I did a while ago where I actually defended Ben a little bit against Mark, but he did a video a while ago that was really illuminating, that showed Ben Shapiro saying, like, hey, there's a thing that I said during that segment, maybe edit it out of the segment. And Mark Dice called him out for covering his own speech so that the places that gave him money would not hit him as hard. And I want to go ahead and say that, Ben, it's really weird to me that you say shit like this in front of the camera when I know that the minute that you turn off that camera, you went to every one of those people in the back room and went, hey guys, sorry, that was just a joke. I actually care about you enjoying your work here. I actually care a lot about your well-being. I don't want any of you to just walk out. I want you to know that I appreciate the work that you do. I guarantee you, Ben did an about face after this, and that makes this segment so much worse to me. Like, it's a catch-22. If he says it and he does the about face, then at least he assured his employees that he's, you know, not that much of an asshole, but then, of course, this showed that he just, you know, is okay lying on camera to everybody to own the libs. But if he didn't do that, if it turns out that he actually just kind of let that sit and rest, then I'm sorry, but Ben, you just kind of create a hostile work environment by existing. Jesus Christ.
Through the airport with my head up. Yes, but everyone else looks at you like you're a wild person because you're a dude wearing a dress.
Yeah, and that's a society problem, not a you problem. Fuck them.
When did this become controversial stuff, by the way? I mean, like, you're trying to provoke a response, and then you get the response, and you're like, why are you even looking? Face tattoo syndrome, it's everywhere, man.
Wait, why are you, what part of him wearing a dress, what part in the lines did he say he was trying to provoke a response, and then when he got the response, he was upset? That's not what was shown in the text that you read. Ben, this was a person saying that wearing a dress made them personally more confident, and that confidence carried them through their job. Had nothing to do with people's attention. So why are these guys so childish jokes and childish arguments? Why? What does it say about their followers? Oh, yeah, no, it says that every conservative follower who watches Ben Shapiro unironically and enjoys his content and takes the things he says critically and without analyzing what he is saying to try to figure out where he is, where his biases are coming from and the ways in which he is comporting himself and if he even believes half the shit he says and if half the shit he does say is actually right. Anybody who literally unironically takes the things Ben Shapiro says at face value as truth are literal children and need to reevaluate their lives. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. You know, the guy's not trying to provoke responses. He's literally just like, hey, this made me feel better. I'm happy now. And now the weird short guy on the internet who can't get his wife off is upset that I'm happy. Fucking hell. But anyway, that was Ben showing that he's not here to make you happy. He's just an asshole. And apparently, Ben Shapiro is also trying to threaten the airline because employees get to choose their uniforms. Ben Shapiro is now threatening them with a boycott, as if that's going to do much to them. Like, Ben, you got a huge audience, but you give yourself way more self-importance than you've ever actually deserved to earn. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you haven't already, and for God's sakes, dress however you want to dress. It doesn't matter. Fuck your gender. Your gender doesn't matter. Dress how you want. If you're a guy and you're cis and you want to dress in a dress, fine, fucking do it. Who cares? Who cares? Is it a boycott what Ben sleeps in? Holy shit! Insert edit video tagline here.